mom's side of the family who are like these very liberal suburban white people, and then my dad's side of the family is an inner city black family. So it's like,
That's
yes, it's like, no, almost.
So you have a lot in common.
Almost as worse. And anybody who knows anything about Louisville, there's this really like seedy club called the Toy Tiger that everyone used to hang out at back in the day. If you wanted to swirl, that's where you would go.
Say it again.
If you wanted to swirl.
Okay, for all the old fucks that are listening right now.
Interracial dating.
Oh, that's what swirling is?
Yeah.
I would just call it mixed couples. I mean,
well, you can call it whatever you want to.
No, a swirl is so much prettier.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to swirl, you could just go down to the Toy Tiger and do
because of the stripes.
I guess that's what they were going for. But
wow.
Smitty, welcome. So welcome to the Swirlcast.
We're learning stuff.
So are you a swirler?
Yeah.
Are you?
My ex-husband's white, yes. Well, listen, either way I go, it would be a swirl, technically.
This is true. So is the term, what are they, mulatto, is that gone? Is that a dead term?
Okay, you know what?
Is that offensive? Did they go away with MySpace?
No, it's not offensive at all. I say it all the time.
It's a question.
A lot of my cousins are biracial, too, because all of the sisters were like, hey, we heard what was going on over here. We're getting some. So,
because the once you go black part, or
yes, pretty much. The word got out, and then all the aunts started having brown babies. So,
because you can say that. If I said, you'd be like, "Oh hell no!"
I'm just being serious.
I like your style,
but I thought that it was mulatto, like the cookie. Wait. Which one? Milano is the cookie. And mulatto is a mixed race person.
One's Pepperidge Farm.
I thought they were the same thing for a really, like, I was like 14 before I realized they weren't the same thing.
But isn't that the one that's the white with the chocolate in the middle?
So it made sense to me.
Makes perfect sense. I get it.
But sometimes things like that happen to me.
Cindy Chandler says, wow, just learned something new. Swirling. Like she's out looking for a black guy right now.
Listen, they're out there.
You want to piss your mom off? Go.
They exist.
Oh, they're out there.
They're real. They're in Kentucky.
They're right for the picking. Yeah.
So going back there as an adult and like living here as an adult.
It's really weird. Kentucky is a very strange place because it's very rural except for Louisville pretty much, which is a very big city. But it's like a depressed city. There's a lot of old factories and it's like the rust
shut down, right?
Yeah, it's like on the edge of the Rust Belt kind of. So it's like there was a lot of manufacturing there that isn't there anymore and stuff like that.
Like an overgrown
Thanks,
ghost town,
Obama.
Yeah, but then there's also like thriving areas and there's like an Arnold Palmer golf course and all, you know, I mean, like it's like it's a weird city. It's so different from section to section, and it's kind of like a throwback. We went to the mall when we were up there, and everybody had like hairdos from like 15 years ago for no reason. Like everybody, even young people that should know better.
Chains or
well, like it was just like the big poofy bangs that no one's been doing for a really long
Madonna.
time. Yeah,
right.
I'm like, I know that
more
you guys
than 15 years, but thank you.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, I know you guys get national TV here. Like, this isn't happening everywhere.
I know your antennas pick this shit up.
Yeah, like you guys are in a bubble. I know that you know that things are happening.
And this new hit just coming out right now, Crocodile Rock.
Hold on. Oh, speaking of racist, Steve Laszlo's in.
Oh, Steve.
Oh my God.
Too soon?
Steve says she's awesome, always positive and smiling, always very funny.
Good segue. Hey, Steve.
We're not going to talk about it. I'm just saying.
Okay. We're just saying.
I love Steve. Steve's awesome, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the show that we met at with the at Divine.
Yeah, that was with Rio had the Saturday night show.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
I missed it, but yeah, I was in the car.
In the car.
I was in the car. I ate half a cookie.
So, like.
Well, wait. The one I was going to say the other thing that's like super old school there is that everyone still smokes inside up there.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm smoking. I don't want that.
I think that it's a thing of places where it snows that you get lazy during the winter time and then it thaws out and you're like, well, I've been doing it all winter. Might as well keep on smoking in here. Like,
oh, yeah, no.
No. But
like,
yeah, it's a thing. And I can't really be in my grandma's house like, hey, Grandma, can you
put that out?
Put that
You're
cigarette?
give us
She's
all
like,
lung
bitch,
cancer.
I paid this house off 35 years ago.
I've had this ashtray since 63.
Yeah.
You're going to inherit my
the ashtray,
emphysema.
like,
It's like a weird gold color with balls all around it.
they're always gold.
Right.
Yeah. Or they're like that weird amber glass.
That's what I meant. Yeah, I'm colorblind, so amber's what I was talking about, like that reddish, I guess you would call it. So, are you fingering me yet?
No, I was looking at that.
Okay, good, because I get confused.
What does fingering me mean?
I'm giving them
Find out
signals.
later. No.
Oh, okay.
No, we're still learning cues because, like you mentioned, the new segments that we're doing.
Oh, okay.
So my timing is a little off sometimes.
All right.
Like,
All
I don't
the
know when
time.
to shut you up. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
How do I shut you up?
But here's the thing: is so you haven't been doing it that long. I mean, a year's not
No,
that
I'm
long.
still new. I'm very new.
And how many mics do you think do you go to or try to get to?
Well, I have been sucking really bad lately. I've been trying to get better. I went to the first open mic they did at Snappers when Katie and Jander hosted that. Was that last week? Was that last Wednesday?
Sounds close. Something like that.
Yeah. So I did that last Wednesday, and then I'm going to the Improv tonight. I haven't been to the Improv in forever. I've been so busy at work that I've let open mic slip, and then I realized how horrible that was for me because I'm like, I'm not good on stage anymore. So I've been trying really hard. I had a couple shows recently though, so I've been trying to like knock the dust off.
Where of all the places you've done open mics, like not to say one's worse than the other, but like where are you most comfortable doing an open mic so far to this point?
Honestly, probably my favorite one is Iberian Rooster. That was the first one I ever went to. And there's just something about being in that basement. Like, the lighting is awesome.
That place is cool as shit, dude.
It feels like you're in a grandma's basement, and it's just like you're hanging out with all these friends that you kind of know. Like, I don't know. There's just
it's comfortable.
Yes, it's very comfortable, but cool. There's just something really cool about that.
I don't disagree at all.
I don't really know how to describe it, but it's cool in there.
It's the atmosphere is engaging.
Yeah.
Like, it's very like you walk in and you're comfortable when you.
It kind of feels like New York or something.
I was going to say, what is that? The secret room?
Yeah, like Speakeasy.
Speakeasy, yeah. Because you got to walk through the restaurant to get down there.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I was uncomfortable at the Iberian Rooster, Donnie Stopa showed up. I mean, welcome to the chat board, Donnie Stopa. How you doing, brother?
Well, was it Donnie or He-Man?
Oh, have I met He-Man?
Who's He-Man?
Oh, well.
Here's your chance.
That his alter
he's
ego?
right there. It's not like it's a secret.
Well, no, it's not a secret. Anybody who was there knows he was He-Man for Halloween, but then it kept happening for a long time after that. He would just show up at He-Man.
I didn't get to get out to Iberian very often.
But he's like jacked, so it was like real He-Man. So like, yeah. I mean, it made sense.
He's got a new cartoon coming out.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Oh,
I thought you meant Donnie.
No.
I was like, oh,
No,
good
He-Man.
for him.
well, you're co-starring on the new Sabrina, right?
Oh, no.
She's
You don't
What
have a
new
role in
Sabrina?
the new Sabrina.
the Teenage Witch?
Yeah.
Are they rebooting it?
They are.
Yeah.
Have you seen the picture?
No.
No, there's a picture. Ooh.
What is it?
It's.
Oh, you might have some.
It's your
copyright
doppelganger.
infringement going on. You think I'm kidding? Hold on. All right.
Do you have that-
we don't
you have
ever
that
do
ready?
this. This is gonna happen.
Yeah, go ahead and show her.
This is gonna happen.
It's not bad. It's
Well, no,
it's quite
it's-
interesting.
It's coming on Netflix?
I think is it?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But this is one of the co-stars.
Break down to the glasses.
Oh, shit.
It's like looking in a mirror.
That's weird.
It is weird, right? You didn't know that?
No, I haven't seen that.
So thank you, Shannon Kelly, for sending me that pic.
It's weird because I'm not used to seeing people that look like me because there's no, I don't know. I feel like
Well, like she brought it up. Like I'm like, tell me something I can bring up. She's like, I don't have secrets. I don't want secrets. That's just weird. But then she said that. I'm like, so I started. She goes, I pulled up a picture. She goes, oh no, you got to see her with the glasses. I'm like, holy shit, they're even the same fucking glasses. Like, who do you know?
good taste.
How did that happen?
Listen, I'm working on a couple projects I didn't want to announce yet.
You should just show up on the set one day and go, you want the real
Yeah,
thing?
I'm here.
Right. You really didn't know that?
I had no idea. I didn't know they were rebooting
How do you feel about it? Is it kind of cool?
Kind of.
Pause.
She
take a
looks
second.
way younger than. She looks like she's like 12 years old though.
She does?
Kinda.
So do you. Like, I was sort of scrolling through your pictures. Because
Okay, wait a minute. That picture that you put on. That was seriously, I think, like 8 years old.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Creep. Stalking
Well,
me.
no, I wasn't thinking creep. I was just like, what was I doing? What?
I mean, and that's the thing is, I like to do that. Like,
Yeah,
scroll
find
through
it
your pictures, you
old,
forget.
yeah.
But you look the goddamn same. Like, I'm back to like...
That's good though.
It is. It's awesome, right? Especially with 2 kids, 2 cats, a dog, a full-time job.
Listen, they say black don't crack. I guess it's true.
It's pretty true. It's at least
Why
80%
would
accurate.
smoke crack?
No,
It's
black
also
don't-
true.
No, it's black don't crack unless you actually add crack, and then
that's the
everything
hanging out
falls
with
apart.
prejudice.
Speeds up the process.
Yeah.
Goddamn stereotypes.
Well, one time I was doing a show with this Korean guy, and we had said that jokingly, and he said beige don't age, and I've never heard that
That's
one
hilarious
before.
because he's not wrong.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
He's not wrong. However, Spanish chicks are hot as hell when they're young. And then old
There's
lady
a
Spanish
couple
chicks turn
of-
into like trolls.
Then
There's a couple
Abuela.
nationalities that hit like a mark, and it's just you don't know.
Something happens. Like,
Russian.
exactly.
Russians, they go from like hot porno to babushka.
Right. You don't see people buying old Russian ladies.
Yeah, it's like Ivanka Trump or like a babushka. Like there's nothing in between.
Babushka.
Hello, my little babushka.
Or wait, not Ivanka. What's the wife? Melania. Yeah, whatever the
Svetlana,
Russian. Yeah,
the-
whatever the wife.
Oh, is there a difference?
Not the daughter.
I thought it was all the same.
Okay. You get both of them, right? It's buy one, get one.
I mean, they're all. Come on. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's a couple nationalities that just hit a roadblock and it's all over.
So you do have a podcast right now.
Yes.
So the Mixed Feelings podcast is.
Okay, so what? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think what year is this? 2009. I guess 16.
Yeah, we're in 19.
Yeah, I guess 16. I started a podcast with my cousin Cassie, and that was Mixed Feelings podcast, and that did really well. Like I said, we got to go to the LA Pod Fest for that, and
How did that happen?
we had reached out to a guy. He's a comedian named Graham Elwood, and he was putting out a podcast documentary, so he wanted to come on our show. And he was a co-founder of the LA Podfest, and he asked us if we would come out there and do it. So we went out to LA for a weekend in October of 2017. And excuse
That
me,
was your
and did
peak,
that.
and it failed from there.
Well, my cousin fell in love with California, and she actually lives out there now. So she moved out
So
there.
she's special needs.
Wow.
No, she just really, really likes weed. So,
As soon as it's legal here,
if we're
I'm
being
in.
honest,
It's got better beaches than Colorado.
yeah. So she moved to California, and they're in a like kind of remote place, and they have satellite internet. So we haven't been able to coordinate anything since she left. So I was really, really missing podcasting because I love it. I love to talk shit.
Is that what it is?
Yes, I just like to say crazy things all the time.
I mean, and you've been doing podcasts for a minute now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2015 or 14?
Yeah, I think we
14.
started in 16.
Was it in there?
Yeah, I think we did it for like 3 solid years before she moved. Yeah.
So, like, for me personally, when we first started doing this, the hardest thing to get used to was we're not just chilling in a room. Like, there's people listening.
Well, you mean watching what you say, or just being cognizant?
Not having an inside conversation that's
Oh.
not engaging. Like, do you give a shit about that, or if,
Honestly, no, because I feel like the weird conversations that I'm usually having, people would like to listen in on them. We're always just talking about random crazy. And like, that's one of the things that people always comment and give feedback on. They're like, I feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. Well, like they feel like they're in on the conversation. So
Right.
I don't think that we do like too much inside talk, but it's not something that I'm cognizant of and like thinking, oh, don't.
it's still topical.
Yeah, it's still topical, or it's just like, listen to this crazy thing that happened to me.
Right.
Like what, it's just,
But it's still shit people can relate to.
yeah.
That's what's important. Really.
Yeah, it's relatable, but I'm not, when I'm talking, I'm not sitting there thinking about, ooh, do these people feel included in this? Because when I listen to a podcast, I feel like I'm included just listening. You
Right.
know?
Have you thought about going live?
No, I've never thought, no.
You'd be great at it. Like, because you're natural conversation and your wit, you could do this easy. And
Well, I'm just worried because sometimes I really do say stuff that I shouldn't be saying. So
It's nice to edit it
you
out.
haven't listened to this show. Kyle Neely was in here, and like, I have the chat board calling me racist.
oh,
And Kyle Neely, who is apparently
Black man.
way bigger than me and could hurt me if I was, is going, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you can say what the fuck you want if it's funny.
I mean, that's pretty much, I don't really censor myself, but there's been a couple times where I'm like, I should not have fucking said that. Like,
Nicole says her cooter chat.
well, like I'll be mad about something that happened in 3rd grade. I'm giving people's last names, and so I'm like, listen, I need to calm down. Like, it's not that.
I'm giving out addresses.
Yeah,
and social
I
security
know. I'm
numbers.
like, well, I know he lived here 42 years ago. I don't know if he's still there or not.
Oh my God, I love you. You're awesome. And seriously, thank you for taking time away from the
No,
cats to come here.
Listen, it was
appreciate that.
hard. This kitten is so cute. It really was.
What are we going to do? Game,
play a
right?
game? We're gonna play a
We're
game.
play Stanley Feud for the first time in Jesus.
Oh, wait, we're playing Stanley Feud?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. All
That's
right.
the game. We discussed like that's what the
didn't-
pre-show chat is
we
about.
didn't really talk.
Like I even put it in there.
We didn't really talk at all.
And you
We
said
really
I got
didn't
the
talk.
link.
No, I got it, but
Did you smoke?
I'm going to. All right.
Did you get him high?